I'm just a girl from Chicago.
Shout out to all the people that wasn't there that feel like I ain't do nothing because y'all still ain't got the lick back for her. That's first and foremost. Second off, a lot of y'all that saying I ain't do nothing and that I'm scary. Half of y'all ain't got no goals. Y'all ain't got nothing going on for y'all. So y'all probably the type that'll lose out on everything and go to jail and a crash out. I'm not a crash out buddy. I'm not a crash out homie. I got businesses. I got brands. I got deals on the table. I'm songwriter for major label artists right now. I got like real bills. I got a son to take care of. Ain't nobody gonna take care of my kid. I'm gonna break it down like this. We was lit. You know what I'm saying? It was a juke party video scene. We partied from 12 p.m. to like 6 p.m. straight. Twerking in the sun on Juneteenth. It was Hennessy, Patron, all types of mixes, cut waters, all types of stuff going on. People was out there super lit.
Cocaine was involved. She not line. She said no.
I don't know if the body went to the bathroom, but nah. Shout out to Fendi. Her even coming back to the city to even allow us to come in her realm and like allow us to be in her video was actually love. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
I feel like we all should have been out there on the same type of time, which we all really pretty much was. But you know, they say one bad apple spoils the whole bunch.
Yeah.
You know?
God damn. So Nick was that bad apple?
Nick was that bad apple.
Okay.
I'm just a girl from Chicago. What they say we're guilty for, they give us our trial. Granny say I'm innocent, trust in the Bible, but I trust in survival. Just a girl from Chicago.
Go, what's that word? It's KB Nene, and I'm just a girl from Chicago. And today I got with me SiSi Dior. How you coming, gang?
You already know how you doing.
Oh, for now,
It's been a minute.
Good, for sure. It's been a while. But before we start this podcast, I gotta say my disclaimer. Everything I say in this interview is for entertainment purposes only. Please do not get yourself in a situation about something I said on Carter Grade. How you coming, gang?
Man, hey, I'm feeling good.
Thank you for coming to sit down with me. You look
Yeah.
nice. Come
Thank
on,
you,
got
thank
your
you.
halo on your butt. Carter Grade, got that stone. Pop out with that stone. How you coming, gang?
This is pop out with that shit on y'all already.
Close them. But for the people who don't know you, tell them who you is and where you from.
I'm SiSi Dior. I'm from the west side, west suburbs, Maywood, K-Town, 290 all day. You know what I'm saying? I'm a artist and a songwriter. I also own my own studio. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Close now. Speaking on being an artist, how long you been doing music and what made you interested?
I've been doing music really my whole life because I started because I'm a real instrumentalist, so I play trumpet and stuff like that. So I started from high school. I went to college. I went to Langston University. Shout out Langston University. I played trumpet. I got scholarship for that.
Straight up.
Yeah. So I've been doing that for a minute. That's when I kind of ran into music and like writing and stuff like that because it was people on the campus, doing like they had like their own little studio in the dorms and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's when I started kind of playing around with it. So I've been doing it for like 10 years strong, but in and out, songwriting, traveling. So it wasn't like I just was straight artist the whole time. You know what I'm saying? It was like I gave a lot of my good songs to people, you know?
So you did some ghostwriting?
I did a lot of
These
good.
don't be writing they can't cuss. Try not to cuss
Oh,
the first
okay.
10 minutes. But these young ladies don't be writing their own lyrics.
Yeah, people.
I said Leah.
No, I said some people need help.
Oh,
Some,
I thought you said Leah. I'm finna say,
no,
come
no,
on,
no,
we
no,
had
no,
talked
no.
about that.
I didn't say that. No, everybody get help. To be honest, you gonna have a
Ain't
right.
nothing wrong with that.
You gonna have a right on every credit. It don't really matter who you are. It's gonna be somebody else gonna be a songwriter because the producer they get credited as a writer anyway. So
For sure. Do you prefer being behind the scenes as a songwriter or more so in the forefront as an artist?
Honestly, I pretty much like both, but if I really had to choose, I do really kind of like being behind the scenes because I'm very like private,
Okay.
and mysterious, and I like to keep it like that. But I do like to entertain because it's therapeutic for me. You know what I'm saying? So I like the best of both worlds.
For sure. Which one do you think is more lucrative? As far as which one you think make the more money?
I feel like songwriting is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More money being behind the scenes and just having the credits.
Yeah.
Artists on the
Yeah,
front.
because I feel like when you walk in the room and you say you're a songwriter, you'll get more respect versus like you walk in the room and say you're an artist because some people be hating. Like, it be a lot of people be hating. So if you walk in and you come with this certain aura, and that person might not have the same aura you got, and you say you an artist and they an artist, they might try to blackball you just simply off that. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Versus if you come in as a songwriter, you're not in a lane, and they probably could use you. You know what I'm
Look at
saying?
you as a resource more so over
Yeah.
competition.
Right.
For sure.
Exactly.
I feel that.
Yeah.
Now you said spoke on like you been what you say, mysterious
Yeah.
and kind of like different. You feel me? A little weird to people. You do that by choice.
So
Like
weird.
that's not weird, but like you say, mysterious, just different. But do you do that by choice? Like, is that like something that like a marketing strategy, or is it just naturally who you are? You feel me?
It's naturally who I am. I think it's just what I became just growing up. You know what I'm saying? Like I lost my mom at a young age or whatever, so
Mhm.
I ain't really had nobody to really talk to and stuff like that. So I kept a lot of things to myself. So that's how I became like so mysterious and to myself in private. You know what I'm saying? Because it was just like, who do I trust for real? You know what I'm saying?
For sure, more to yourself. So it's more like a coping mechanism, more like a
Yeah.
safety, like a
Right.
guard. For sure.
Right.
I feel that. Now we hear your song, "Pop Out with My Song." Put that shit on. We hear that a lot on Power 92, baby. That goes crazy at the showcases. You feel me? You got yourself a hit there. Now, like I said, we see that playing a lot on Power 92. We see you locked in with Shondell. How did that happen?
Yeah, shout out Shondell.
Shout out.
I met Shondell one time going to shout out Lakeisha. I went to one of her events, and Shondell, he was standing outside with Big Chris, and I've been knowing Big Chris for a minute. He from out west too, and I was like, I spoke to the Big Chris because I've been knowing him or whatever, and then I seen Shondell. I'm like, hey, he like, hey, how you doing? And then he like, what's your name? I'm like, CCDO. He's like, oh, CCDO. He's like, man. He's like, that's a dope name. You know what I'm saying? He's like, it sounds like it need to be in the lights or something. You know what I'm saying? And I just was letting him know like I'm an artist, a songwriter and stuff. You know, I was giving him a little breakdown of what I do.
For sure.
And like we pretty much clicked up from there. And then like Jerk got into play and got in tune with him too. And he just started really just vibing with us organically, you know what I'm saying? And just been he just been vibing with us organically, you know. He liked the song and that's really what it has been going.
For sure. You spoke on Jerk, that's your manager. So you under independent management. How's that situation going for you? Is you looking to stay independent or you looking to sign?
Um I love what we got going on because like she is my manager, but she also my friend, which is like a lot of people don't really have those type of situations, or like a lot of times those situations don't always work out for people. But we've been going strong. I like being independent. I've been independent for a minute, so I've been in the game for like 10 years. You know what I'm saying? I've turned down plenty of deals. You know that's what people don't know. It don't like just because you've been in the game and it's just like they just cause I ain't make no announcement about the deals that I didn't sign, like, I done been to Atlanta, QC done offered me things, you know what I'm saying? Like, I done been places, you feel me?
Pop it. Pop
Yeah,
it.
so I just felt like I want to keep moving in the direction I want to move in because to me, at the time, it didn't make sense, you know what I'm saying? So, if it makes sense, I will sign. But what I do notice about a lot of signed artists is you don't get the freedom of what you want to do, and I'm like a very big person on want to do what I want to do when I want to do it. You know what I'm saying? I don't need nobody talking about you need a rollout and you need like 6 months, and we're just gonna push this one song for 6 months and wake up in the morning and make a TikTok, and you know what I'm saying? It's just like so overly structured. I'm not a big overly structured person. Not to say I can't do it, but to me, it gotta be worth it. You feel me? Like they gotta be coming with the bag, you know what I'm saying? And then like sometimes people say you just to shelf you, so you just gotta be careful through all.
For sure, for sure. Hell yeah. So what's your situation with your management Jerk? You feel me? How did that come about? I know you said you was friends, but have y'all been friends for a while? Did y'all kind of meet under the business aspect, or how did
No,
that come
it's
about?
crazy. Like we actually met. Like I was performing. I was performing that song, put that shit on, and like I used to see her. She was standing off to the side, big Burberry coat on. It's New Year's Eve. I'm performing. Dang, she got her shit on real. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Like I'm not even paying attention to the rest of the crowd. Like she just was standing out to me. You know what I'm saying? Then when I came out the stage, she just like came to me and was like, "Man, you super cool, you super dope, man. I love the confidence you got on that stage and wow, you know." And shout out Play Riley because they knew each other and stuff like that. So he ended up linking us up and stuff like that. And Me and her we'll talk here and there, you know, like small talk, little comments and stuff here and there. And then like one day out of nowhere, like she called me and stuff like that, and I just liked the way she was talking. You know what I'm saying? And like I always feel like I never had a voice for myself. You feel me? Like I always felt like I work, but I never had nobody who stick up for me and really have my back. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Like the way that she do, and like I like the way that she move. Like she really be on her business and stuff like that. And like I like how she represent, you know. So I asked her, I'm like, man, I need a manager, you know. Like I would like for somebody to help like take on some of the things that I feel like I just need a little more. You feel me? A little more help, organization and stuff like that. And
Right.
she agreed, and she was honored to do it. Like this was something like new for her, you know. So it's something new for us, and like I like how we doing, like how it's coming, you know.
For sure. I definitely fuck with Jerk. You feel me? On Quarter Grade. For sure. Y'all
She a vibe,
always.
ain't she? She a vibe, for sure.
Jerk always been lit from the first time I met her. It's always been love. You feel me? On Quarter Grade. She always fresh as hell. One thing about Jerk on Quarter Grade. She go put that shit
Always,
on,
like,
honey.
that's what I'm telling you. That's how I be, dog.
Deal.
Dang.
For sure. For sure. On Quarter Grade. Nah. Going into a like more serious situation, you had spoke on your mom passing. How old was you when she passed away, and how did that affect you?
I was 11 when she passed away, and it definitely affected me for sure. Like I said, I ain't feel like I really had nobody like that. Like, but shout out to my aunt LMA. She stepped up and did the best she could to take care of us and stuff like that. So we didn't have to go into the system and stuff. But I definitely feel like I missed out on like that motherly love, you know?
So
Like after she passed, I feel like I ain't really never had it. So I really had to fend for myself. So I have like this demeanor, you know, where some people may think like I'm mean or something, but I'm really cool. You know, I'm really chill. You know what I'm saying?
sure. Go, what's that word? It's KB Nene, and I'm just a girl from Chicago. I'm wearing Dear Mama merch, official Dear Mama t-shirts available, and a lot of colors, a lot of flavors. It's going up. Make sure y'all tap in, order y'all want, take a picture, tag me, make some content. Yeah, we got lyrics. It's a letter. If you missing your special lady, make sure y'all order y'all t-shirt, and make sure y'all streaming Dear Mama featuring Hollywood the artist, produced by T3 Beats. Y'all can order y'all t-shirts on I'm Just a Girl from Chicago.com. Go up. For people who don't know you, you probably can give off standoffish, but
Yeah.
for sure you definitely a vibe. It's like you walking up on you. I don't know if you're arrested face or what, but once you get to talking and shit like that, like, oh yeah, she cool as hell. Like, what y'all thought she was me?
You're
Like,
right.
she's cool as hell.
Yeah. But that came with the territory of just being in the industry for a minute, because sometimes you gotta have that because people they'll be trying to play with you and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
And you have been in this industry for a minute because my producer was doing some research on you, and you had did a song with Speaker Knockers
Yeah.
maybe about like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
So you've been doing this for a while. You feel me? So talk to me a little bit about that. How you got that collab? Like how you knew him, and go ahead. Well, let's ask that first. How you know him? How you
Like it's crazy. That was around the time, like it was around the time when Chicago was like on fire. You know what I'm saying? You got Chief Keef, you got Lil Durk, you got even the West Side was on fire too. Like you had Sicko Mob, and like that's when the bopping era and all that was going, you know. And me being from the West Side, I more so lean toward the bopping type music.
For sure.
And Speaking Knockers used to kind of do Chicago style music, even though he was from Carolina. Well, he was born in New York, but he was like living in Carolina. You know what I'm saying? But he had a Chicago vibe with like his beats and the way he did things. You know.
For sure.
So I had made this one song. It was called Flexing, and like I was in the studio. Shout out Smitty, he produced that. I was in the studio with him, and I'm like, man, I was like, I think Speaker Knockers will sound dope on this, you know. And he was like, yeah, he was like, I got a connection to Speaker Knockers. I'm like, for real? He like, yeah. He's like, we could call and see like what he talking about. And so we pretty much called somebody who knew Speaker Knockers for real, and like, you know, it wasn't even a whole lot of money that like I paid for the feature. I ain't gonna lie, I don't pay for features for real though, but I did pay for that feature because at the time I was trying to get my foot in, you know, and I ain't really have nobody to really put me in there. So I'm just like, I gotta pay to play. That's okay. It's okay to pay to play if it's making sense. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
I felt like that made sense. it wasn't no crazy number. I think I paid like maybe $600. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I paid like $600 for that feature, and I sent them the money. He liked the song. He was on the phone. He liked the song. He sent it back like the next day, and I ain't never get a chance to meet him though because like a little bit after that he passed away, so I ain't even never get to shoot the video with him.
Straight up.
Yeah, like I had to shoot the video without him.
Okay. Right. So yeah, you basically
Yeah, I had like a
tribute,
bunch of t-shirts, like it was like more like a
like a
tribute
tribute
video. Yeah.
for sure. Yeah, that's cool. Nah. Um, being in the music industry this long, you said like 10 years,
Mhm.
going back all the way back further than that.
Yeah.
What you think your motivation is to like keep going? Like you said, you had deals that kind of came and went, didn't really make sense. So with that, you can kind of get discouraged. What's been your motivation then to keep going throughout the years?
I'm gonna be honest. To me, like it was never no discouragement, and to be honest, like I do business in the music, so it's like I'm gonna make money regardless. However,
Right.
like I ain't waking up. I don't have $1 million. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not broke either. You feel me? And I love music. Like music is like my heart. And like it's therapeutic for me. So when I go in the studio and I make a song, I make it not because I want to make it and make money off of it. I make it because it's what I love to.
For sure. So it's
So
more like a hobby and expression for you.
yeah,
So
exactly. It's like it makes money for me, but I love to do it. You feel me? Like this is what I love
sure.
to do. So I have a passion for it. So when you got a passion for it, and you don't look at it as just like, dang, this ain't working out, I quit. I'm not. And first off, I'm not a quitter though. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't quit on anything that I do. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep. They call that insanity. I know they say that's insane or whatever, but
Right.
it's okay though. You know what I'm saying? Because I love it. And my people motivate me. My son motivate me when I meet people like y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like just meeting new people, new energy and stuff like that. It motivates me to stay, keep going. Because like I said, and like, I don't even just do it for myself. I be wanting to see other people win too. You feel me?
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. You spoke on owning your own studio. What was that decision like? Was that for a hobby? For as far as I love music, I'm not gonna keep spending money on studio time. I just go and get my own place, or was it a business decision? Like, hey, this is a business investment where I can make money from my studio.
It was like really a little bit of both, but really mostly it was about being a production studio. That's really what we had it for because it was a lot of people that wanted production like beats and songwriting and stuff like that. So with that being said, why go and book a studio session and spend our money trying to write a song for somebody else
Right.
when we can have our own studio? You know what I'm saying? And be in there and lock in all day, all night, and you ain't got to worry about, oh man, we only got 6 hours. Like, we got to go, I mean, the engineer tired. Or you could sleep in there if you got to. Like, say it's a deadline for something and you just got to sleep in there. Like, if it's yours, it's yours. So
Yeah.
then we started to use it to make money because people liked our sound, and they liked our vibe and stuff like that. Shout out Sabier, shout out Luna Society. They liked how we was coming. So it was just like, why not? And then when I see people that I like when I see artists and run to artists that I like, I'll just invite them to come. Like y'all come and do a song. I like your energy. I like your music. I feel like you're talented. Just come and do a song free of charge. So most of the time it be like free of charge. That's my way of giving back.
For sure.
Yeah.
That's love. Unquote agree. Now we got a part of the interview, the hot seat, but things get a little intense. Okay.
I see.
So as you know, we have bought Nika in for an interview, not solely because of what happened. She got some stuff going on. You feel me? Roll out all type of stuff. You feel me? She working. She going up right now. But she also undeniably can't. I talk about the elephant in the room. She got jumped on. She was in a situation that for video shoot. You was there. It was a viral situation. Everybody had strong opinions. A lot of stuff was said on live. There's a lot of misunderstandings. When I had seen the situation, of course, all of us, you feel me, we know each other. We all rock together. Of course, I felt the way.
Right.
You feel me? And I had spoke on the internet. You feel me? And somebody called my phone. And they kind of swayed my energy a little bit. You feel me? So I want to get your opinion and point of view on a lot of stuff. Give you a chance to speak your piece and defend yourself in the matter. Because a lot of people felt like you was there, you didn't help.
Yeah.
She called you scary.
Right.
There was a lot of stuff said.
So shout out to all the people that wasn't there that feel like I ain't do nothing, because y'all still ain't got the lick back for her, okay? That's first and foremost. Second off, a lot of y'all that's saying I ain't do nothing and that I'm scary. Half of y'all ain't got no goals. Y'all ain't got nothing going on for y'all. So y'all probably the type that'll lose out on everything and go to jail and a crash out. I'm not a crash out buddy. I'm not a crash out homie. I don't do none of that. Like when you already just talked to me and I just already explained what type of person I am. I got businesses, I got brands, I got deals on the table. I'm songwriter for major label artists right now. You know what I'm saying? I just don't put my business out there because a lot of people be hating on you and they'll try to block your blessings and try to blackball you. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of people who don't like what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? I also work for a certain corporation that I just can't be just online, just over looking crazy. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
I got real bills. I got a son to take care of. Ain't nobody gonna take care of my kid. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Also, I do security. So I'm gonna break it down like this. We was lit. You know what I'm saying? It was a juke party video scene. You know what I'm saying? We partied from 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. straight. Twerking in the sun on Juneteenth. You know what I'm saying? It was Hennessy, Patron, all types of mixes, cut waters, all types of stuff going on. People was out there super lit. You feel me?
Cocaine was involved. She on the line. She said no.
I don't know if somebody went to the bathroom, but nah, for real, it was a lot going on though. And shout out the person who video shoot it was. Can we say who video shoot it was? Or
Yeah, Fendi the rapper.
Okay, shout out Fendi because I feel like
one thing we don't do here, we don't do no lies.
Okay, shout out to Fendi because I feel like her even coming back to the city to even allow us to come in her realm and allow us to be in her video was actually love. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
I feel like we all should have been out there on the same type of time, which we all really pretty much was on that type of time. We all was kicking it. You feel me? But they say one bad apple spoils the whole bunch.
Yeah.
You know?
God damn. So Neek was that bad apple?
Neek was that bad apple.
Okay.
Neek, you know you was that bad apple. And I don't know why you just won't hold your accountability to what you know what I'm saying? Okay. I don't know if you was blacked out and don't remember, you fighting demons, I don't know what it is, but at the end of the day, I'm going to ask you this, Nene. Mm-hmm. Oh, if somebody say you look like you got an STD, what you gonna do?
Well, see me, I'm different because I done been through a lot. I've been in a lot of situations. I ain't going back to jail. So a situation like that, I'm gonna look at you like a dumb drunk bitch and go the other way. But if I was to put myself in the mindset of another girl that's also probably under the influence, intoxicated, probably still ratchet with her friends, shaking ass. If she's one of them group of females, I'm assuming it's gonna go up. They're gonna make a scene. Everybody gonna get to hollering, screaming at each other. That's normally how females fuck up the.
But you see how you just answered that question? How you say you're not trying to go back to jail and you got things going on. So
yeah, I'm gonna leave.
But you see how that was my mindset. You feel me? Because you got two mindsets. You got the mindset of a person who got things going on and is not trying to lose it all, and then you got people who, quote unquote, is not scary. You know what I'm saying? Quote unquote was gonna swing, and then who knows what could have happened. So I'm gonna break it down like this. They came to me. Mocha know. They came to me and they like, your friend Neat is tweaking. If she keep on doing what she doing, she's not going to be able to ride with us because we supposed to go to a pool party after Fendi video shoot. She's like, she ain't going to be able to ride with us because Fendi told her to get on the truck and dance. And then she told her she can't do it because this girl looked like she got an STD. And she was just going around the whole video shoot saying that. I didn't know if it was true because I wasn't right there when it was said, so I went and asked her.
No, she told me she said that at her own mouth. She admitted to that.
Okay.
She said that.
Okay, well, if you saying that, you looking for smoke, right? Because as you talking about somebody you don't know. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
But if your friend come to you and tell you, hey, calm down, or let's talk it out with them, because then you rubbing them the wrong way, and you say, no, F them, and all that, I don't care, we ain't got to ride with them, we ain't got to do this, we ain't got to do that, ooh, you like, what's wrong? You know what I'm saying? Hey, let's go home. No, I ain't ready to go. Let's get everybody Instagram handles. I don't want to leave yet. You not listening. You disrespecting your homie. yo, you steady, it's like you putting me in harm's way. You know what I'm saying? I don't play like that. Every time I go outside with anybody, I don't never put nobody in harm's way. You
Have
know?
you ever been in a situation with Nick like this before, where she kind of lost her situation?
Yeah, you know, a couple times, like, let's be honest, you know, a couple shows you done through.
Right.
A couple shows you done through. How many times you had to come to us to tell us to get neat?
Yeah, she got into it with my cousin. My cousin actually called me and told me, like, the girl who I got into it with at the club, I just seen her getting jumped on and shit.
Yeah. Right. You
So-
came to us a couple times.
my
and told
question
us.
to you is, because you had asked me what would I had to do, what would I had to done in that situation. Now, everybody know Nene. Nene don't come my ass outside. You hardly see me at anybody video shoot or around anybody. Why? Because I don't put myself in situations like that, right?
Right.
So when we talk about accountability, can SiSi take accountability a little bit more that she wasn't supposed to be her ass out there with Nick because she know how the fuck Nick is?
I'm taking accountability for I saved her. That's the accountability that I'm taking. People
Okay.
say I didn't help.
Oh, you
No, I
help.
did not fight. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference. That's what's wrong with black people. I did not fight with her, but
Did not leave her.
I definitely didn't leave her, and I tried to get them off her as much as possible. And actually, she said she spared me. No, you did not spare me. They spared you, and I spared you. You know what I'm saying? So, like, don't try to flip it for the internet because we're not going to do that. And also, we rolled in the Uber for 30 minutes. We had all the time and the space and the opportunity. You had the opportunity to not spare me. When you got out the car at my crib, you had the opportunity to not spare me. So I'm going to need you to stop being on the internet talking crazy, talking about how you spare me and how I'm scary. Ain't nothing scary about me. I'm smart. That's just like the United States going and bombing China. Why would they go bomb China? If they go bomb China right now, what's gonna happen? World War III, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. You gotta choose your battles. We out there, we caught an Uber there. We caught an Uber there.
Mhm.
Phones died. Phones is dead. Both our phones dead. We can't call nobody. Mind you, she got into it with two other girls right before she got into it with that group. So it's like 7 against 2. No phones, no car. Make it make sense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
on.
Everybody, all these woulda, coulda, shoulda people.
I would let
Y'all can go out there.
been goddamn now. Shit. Seriously.
Hey, like what like y'all gotta choose y'all battles. It's not being scary, it's about being grown, it's about being smart. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So
y'all can crash out all y'all want to, but y'all be tweaking. And I had knowledge braids. They wasn't about to be
So you want
snatching
for them
my
ball
they
spots,
not,
no.
my edges wasn't about to be missing because somebody out there tweaking and like.
So you do agree that Nick was the aggressor, and you don't feel like that you was wrong for not
No, I
fighting?
don't feel like I'm not. She was the aggressor, and I don't feel wrong for the choice and decision I made. Did she go to the hospital?
Nah, she wasn't fucked up. She came
Was
in
she
shining.
hospitalized?
If anything, Nick ass was jumping all over their fucking head. I kept like,
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm
up,
like,
so-
first off, it was 2 fights. She won the first one. You should see the other girl. For the other girl,
I
probably
did.
right. The other girl was messed up. She looked like she was in a car accident or something. I'm trying to figure out like why you mad? Like why you want to go run back into it? Why you want to run back into the fight, gang? Like I grabbed you. Like come on, let's go. Like you already won the fight. You won already. Then you want to try to fight me. Then you want to try to fight. I'm gonna let you go. You ran and you got dogged by 3 people. That's because you wanted that. You wanted to run into that. You can't expect me to run in there with you.
So you feel like she kind of forced the girl's hands, or you feel like
yeah,
the
she
girls
was. They wasn't on us. They wasn't trying to. They wasn't the aggressor. They wasn't trying to fight us. She tried to fight them. Like I ain't gonna lie, me and my girls would have did the same thing if some wild girl just trying to run up on us or whatever.
Oh,
like we
great.
could have did her the same.
I
We
try to
would've
walk
did her
away.
way worse though.
I get it.
We would have did her way worse. You know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you this. Go, what's that word? It's KB Nene, and I'm just a girl from Chicago. And you can get your official Just a Girl from Chicago merch available in women and men. I love girls from Chicago. Yeah, we got couples. His and hers. Get you one. Take pictures. Tag me in them. And we got them in multiple different colors. You can get it at I'm Just a Girl from Chicago.com. Tap in. Okay. Because I had heard you say, well, I think Jerk, somebody I heard it mention that if we had went outside and a group of girls seen you and had a problem with you and attacked you is different, and I would have helped you.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about the term we came together, we fight together, we lead together. Everybody I came with,
We came together, we left together. You ain't leave on no stretcher. You ain't leave dead. You ain't leaving no body bag. You ain't getting no stitches, no staples. You weren't shot. You weren't maced. You weren't stabbed. You ain't get ran over. You know what I'm saying? Like, people be looking at everything like it's like a scary movie. I would have did this. You would have tripped and fell just like everybody else up in the scary movie. You would have failed the same way. And then if y'all would have fought, you probably would have got whooped. You know what I'm saying? It's like all these people talking about what they would have did. All right, you go in there, you fight 3-4 people. She already on the ground, so y'all want me to go. It would have been okay if I had been on the ground getting my braids snatched out. It would have been all right. Well, nobody been tripping. You know what I'm saying? So y'all want me to fight 3-4 people? Like, come on, bro. Like, make it make sense. I got a kid. I got stuff to live for, and we didn't come here for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we didn't come here for that. Like, people, like, everybody just talking about what they would, could have, should did, but you wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? And y'all never got the lick back for her. Like, y'all, they strippers. They strippers. Like, y'all
like,
meet up with them.
so, cause I take it, I didn't really too much read everything that was going on, but I take it you was getting a lot of, like, people in the comments.
I don't know. You know what? I don't read comments because I don't care. Because, like I said, Pretty and Untouched. She got mad because I posted that, right? I posted that because I was getting disrespected the whole ride, 30 minutes with her. She was talking crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was talking crazy to me. So I'm just like, okay, so since you want to talk like that, I said that, and it wasn't to taunt her. You know what I'm saying? But it was just like, bro, you gotta learn, like, you be talking crazy. First off, she talk crazy to all her friends. You know what I'm saying? And y'all friends, the ones that's like trying to just ride her coattails because y'all feel like she gonna be on or whatever, I feel sorry for y'all because, like, y'all know what type of time she be on, bro. When she get lit, she say whatever she want to say. I'm not the type you just finna say anything to me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So when you say crazy things to me, I'm gonna say crazy things back. So she tagged me. That's the only reason why I'm talking right now and talking about it, because you tag me on the internet and I don't do the internet thing. You know what I'm saying? Nene, you been knowing me for a minute. You know I don't be on the internet doing all that internet stuff. You feel me?
Sure.
I don't talk. I don't chime in on situations. I don't sneak this. I don't do none of that. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is, once you tag me, though, and then people talking and they don't even know the situation.
That's what I was about to ask, because you said that. You said, like, people say what they would have did, they should have did. People ain't did nothing about it. So you was receiving backlash from people that, like, from a circle, or they say, yeah, you didn't read through everyone.
I had a couple people. I had like one person, two people. They requested something and they said something, but I'm not getting into it with you on the internet. I'm from the streets. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to talk to me in the streets. Don't talk to me online. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not about to get into it with people I don't know. I don't really care what y'all got to say because y'all wasn't there. Y'all don't know the real true story. Y'all only saw what y'all saw, and then y'all going off what people saying. I don't really know what her story is. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know what she said happened or whatever, but I feel like they looking for a fall guy, and I happen to have to be the fall guy because it didn't play out the way people wanted it to play out. You know what I'm saying? But I try to eliminate that and de-escalate that as much as possible. Mind you, I'm just as lit as her. You know what I'm saying? I'm just as lit as her. I ain't eat no food that whole day. We partied from 12 to 6. You know what I'm saying? I'm just as lit as her, but I'm knowing how to handle myself and keep myself together, and I try to keep her together. You know what I'm saying? Like, people, I don't know, I feel bad about the situation, you know what I'm saying? And I wish it could have been something like else that could have happened, but I ain't gonna lie, I ain't know what else to do in that situation. Now, if they was like, damn, they're finna kill her or something, like, yeah, I would have got on that. Or if somebody had to punch me or something. But nobody touched me in that way. So it was just like, bro, I got to get you out of here. That's the only thing. That was the only thing on my head. Like, let me get her out of here, you know? And like I said, did she have stitches? Did she have staples? Do she got stab wounds? Do she got burn wounds? Did she get ran over? No. Like, y'all act like she overly got dogged. The girl looked worse than her. She got jumped. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, like, make it make sense. Like, I know what it is, though. It's like, it's embarrassment. You feel me? That's really what it is. Yeah, it's like, it ain't even about the situation. It's more so embarrassment. But that's why I say that accountability comes in, though, because it's like, what role did you play to end up in that situation? And how many times did SiSi try to tell you, like, come on, let's go? Like, you try to fight me to get to them. Like, people not trying to hear me out.
Yeah.
So that's why I had to.
And that's why,
this platform, so I can go ahead and say my piece,
for
because
sure.
ain't nobody trying to hear me out. It's like,
because
They
you
still not
you
trying to
bring
get me
up a
out.
good point. You feel me? And like, and I know, I'm sure y'all have seen, like, I went viral for saying it. Like, y'all bitches need to stop going outside with friends that's not gonna help y'all. You feel me? Like, I stand on this firmly.
Yeah.
But I also understand being a grown ass adult. You feel me? You feel me? It's a different when aggression is coming towards us,
Yeah.
and when you are being the aggressor.
I
And you
would have
can't.
helped her
And,
and I would have
and like
fought
you
with
said,
her.
I really can't say what I would do in that situation because I've never been in that situation. Everybody that I move with moves militant, and that's
Right.
why I say it goes back to when I say I don't be so quick to just shoot out here or go out there.
Right.
You feel me? Like
Right.
on Carter Grave, not because I feel I'm Hollywood or you feel. It's just that I know how I move and I know shit that I done in my past. I know that I'm tied to real street. You feel me? So I know when I come outside, I'm putting myself in situations and I'm putting the people around me in situations. So it's better off for me just not to go. You
Right.
feel me? On Carter Grave, and like I said, on your part, moving because of course you do want to go out to these video shoots. You want to network. You feel like you say that's Fendi way opening her arms. So you
Right.
do want to be a part of that, but you got to be cautious of the company you keep.
Right.
Because you know, okay, if I'm off this, that, and the third, how you naturally move. But if you know you with a person that got a little bit of a slick mouth or a little bit of an attitude, or if you step on her shoe, she just might pop it a little bit. Then you know you're around other girls that's gonna be around alcohol, and they don't know her personality. You feel me? So this the type of situation that everything kind of equals out to when you got those type of attitudes with alcohol. So I just choose to stay my black ass in the house and watch a Netflix docu-series.
Yeah.
Don't go to grave.
Yeah. Like I ain't gonna lie though.
Bullshit.
Like I ain't gonna lie. And like I'd have been around her for a minute. Like she ain't never really cut up like that. She ain't even cut up that bad at your events. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't think Neek move with bad intentions.
Yeah.
You feel me? She's a very genuine person that I can see, that I can say. You feel me?
Yeah.
You feel me? She don't move with bad intentions. She just got a big personality, a big ego. And if you somebody that don't really understand that, it could come off as who the fuck this bitch thinks she is, or who the fuck is you
I don't
talking
want
to?
nobody talking about I look like I got an STD and then you just steady saying it, you know?
Yeah.
Or I would hate for somebody to come and tell me that I'm sharing D. Like she told a separate group of girls.
Okay, see, well, I don't like doing because I'm not away. I ain't gonna say that she wrong for being like that. You feel me? I'm just saying that's not how I am. You feel me? But I'm saying being the type of person she is, she outspoken like that. You feel me?
Man.
So being around other females,
But you
alcohol
gotta
involved.
understand, you can't be telling no female that you don't know. Like
No,
you
no,
can't
no.
tell.
I
no
got to
female that.
understand that I can't tell no grown ass female what she can and can't do. I can just choose not to put myself in situations with this grown ass female.
Exactly.
Oh, come for the ground.
That's exactly
I ain't gonna
why.
tell you what to do. I'm gonna tell you I ain't going.
Well, yeah, I just feel like, you know, like you said, we come together, we lead together. We could have fought together, but we would have fought together if they were the aggressors, you know. But
sure.
if you the one trying to bully them, like, and now I'm steady telling you, chill out. You not listening to your friend. You putting me in harm's way, and I don't play like that because I got things to live for and I have things to lose. You feel me? Like,
For sure.
so my scary ass, y'all could call me that all y'all want to, but I bet y'all won't run up. You know what I'm saying? I bet y'all won't run up because y'all gonna get whooped by my scary ass. Fuck you, talking. And I'm sorry. And I'm glad. And I'm glad. And I'm really glad that I ain't bring out my blick. You know what I'm saying? Because some told me not to bring it. You feel me? Then
You
I'll
got
be
concealed carry?
my
Don't
blick.
be talking about that.
Yeah.
Keep it close. Keep it.
Yeah, my concealed carry. Yeah, my concealed.
That's your concealed carry.
I'm glad I didn't bring that because it could have been really worse. You feel me?
And that's another reason why I stay my ass at house. I'm gonna kill one of you hoes. I'm gonna give it to you straight up and down. On Carter Girl, I'm gonna put one of you bitches in the sky on King Bag.
Yeah, that's why I be.
You think I'm finna be fighting 4-5 bitches? Y'all to be pulling on my edge. You bitches will be going to fight to breathe. I promise
That's
you.
what I'm saying.
On Carter Grave. So, I just, yeah,
We are brands. Like we are brands. You feel me? Like we are brands. Like if my edges was snatching, my knotless braids was sitting on the ground and the pavement, and y'all all was like.
That's why I had to get out that reality TV shit. These cameras too good. We can't be up here with shit missing and shit, bald spots and shit. On Carter Grave, motherfucker got shit to do. Can't be out here trusting.
I'm saying like it ain't worth it. Like I'm not gonna lie. I do feel bad about the situation because that was really my homie. You know
Yeah,
what
you
I'm
think
saying?
it's possible that she might have just got too far under the influence?
Yeah, I do. Like them cut waters, you feel me?
They say them cut water, 2 cut waters is equivalent to 1/5 of Don Julio. That's what they say.
Dang, for real.
Say, why would you buy a fifth
That's
of
why I
Don
gave
Julio when
half
you
a
can get 2
man
cup
away.
waters?
Like, if she gave half the box away too, but yeah, I think that cut water did it. I ain't gonna lie, because we was cool. Like, we was cool after to the cut water. I ain't gonna lie, I think it was the cut water that did it.
So being in that type of situation, can y'all come back from that? Like, is this something that y'all can maybe sit down, chop it up, even if y'all agree to disagree? Because
This my
like you say,
thing.
it ain't like you left, or it ain't like you just let her, you feel me, get hurt or nothing
This
like
my
that.
thing. She let the internet hype her up. You feel me? To talk crazy about me instead of saying, "Man, I wish you had a fault with me." You know, I really wish you had a fault with me.
Moment. Now you say y'all had argued for the Uber ride, right?
Yeah.
So emotions was how I think
Mhm.
I'm gonna be honest. Jerk told me that she had Coca-Cola. I thought Jerk told me that she had some cocaine, but she told me that she had Coca-Cola, a half of a pill. You feel me? She was up for a couple of days. You feel me? So I feel like when the emotions running, and you got the internet feed you narratives, and you already feel this way. You feel me? You probably gotta let shit die down. But
Right.
sitting down, like you say, you done got your piece out, you done said your piece, you feel me? Kind of get a better understanding of I helped you, even though I didn't fight and jeopardize what I got going on.
Exactly.
I still was a friend by standing by their side.
Cause I really
Getting you out that situation.
Cause I really could. Now I can understand people calling me scary if I just walked off and just walked off, left, walked up the street. I ain't my phone was dead, but if I just like found anybody like, hey, could you call me an Uber? I need to get up out of here. Like,
It's hard to say what you would do in that situation,
Yeah.
folk, because I don't deal with females, folk. I hang with guys. So if I'm in a situation where a female with me is tweaking that far gone, I'm going to probably leave that hoe right there where she stand. You feel me?
you know how many other people said that though?
But so it's hard to say. You feel me?
Yeah.
On Code of Grave. It's like I say, because I feel like people that I move with automatically know. Like I don't even drink it public. You know. You would see me with a margarita at the most. Ain't nobody ever say they seen
And you
me
ain't ever been off. You ain't never been like out of your
out
out
on
of
the
your
field.
yeah.
None of that shit.
You ain't never been like
So,
lit to the point where like, dang,
control.
is that Nene? Like, what's she on? Like,
Yeah,
we ain't
no,
never
they
had to
like
be like Nene was tweaking last night or something. Like, we ain't never
they like that.
And honestly,
Yeah.
you done probably seen me lit, but you ain't never seen me to the point where like, yeah, I be chilling. Like, I be chilling. You know, I feel like personally, I never really had the issue. The issue came when she tagged me and was saying like she spared me, because I'm just like, girl, who's you talking to? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not one of those. And like I said, I'm really from the streets for real. You know what I'm saying? So I did what I felt like was the best necessary thing to do to get us out as safe as possible. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
It may look scary to y'all, you feel me? But y'all can go and be on legal firm all y'all want to be. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all the same people that will be on there. They put the worst pictures of you up, and y'all just gonna be looking stupid.
Go, what's that word? It's KB Nene, and I'm at Iron Team Studios, where they had the best mixing and mastering and the top-notch security, cameras everywhere, so you can feel secure and safe while you record your music. You can also come and record your content. And if you're interested in starting a podcast, or if you need a location to film your podcast, your set can look like this. We got A1 quality, A1 cameras, A1 production. Come tap in with my people. You can book your time slot at www.ionteam.com. Lock in. You know what all this shit is? You know who fault all this shit is? I come to the conclusion. You know who fault it is, folks? Natalie Nunn, folks. You big chin bitch, folks. You got all these bitches going crazy. Everybody thinking they living in a fucking reality.
Everybody think they bad as done it.
They think it's a reality TV series. Everybody think it's some magical fucking camera in the sky recording their every fucking move.
Yeah.
So when they get a real camera in their face, folks, these bitches think it's time to perform. Bitches get to throwing water on the next bitch. They want to address the next bitch. You hoes ain't reality stars. You gonna be a broke bitch beat up on the street.
Right.
Not
And
saying
the
they can't
internet,
outweigh you, but
then, man, hey, look,
tight on.
like, you know, they let the internet gas them up. You know what I'm saying? Like, the internet gonna get you hurt though. Like,
Yeah, man.
I ain't let the internet gas me up. I didn't feed into none of them comments, because what am I getting into it with somebody who page probably not even real? You know, like I said, a couple people hit me up, but then I'm like, how's you trying to defend her and she be talking about you? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now let's get into that, because you started a big thing on Instagram. You had bitches waking up like, what she say fuck me for? I was on live for about 15 minutes just patiently waiting. I was just knowing you was going to say, Nene, bitch. She said, I was waiting. I was sitting there like, I'm cool. You know, my dog, I'm cool. You hear me on King David?
I ain't gonna lie, ain't nobody cool, but I'm just not gonna do her like that because
Tell me. Come
gonna
on, Tim,
lie.
right
It's
here.
like, I ain't gonna lie, it's like, I ain't gonna lie, it's
What
like
she say?
20
I'm Hollywood.
Nah, I ain't
Hollywood
gonna do that. I
swinging.
ain't gonna do that, Nene. But I ain't gonna lie.
Tim, please, Tim. I'll pay you, Tim.
It's like I paid it's like 25 people she done talked crazy about. You know what I'm saying? Everybody from like,
Is
man.
that her love language? Because I got a cousin like that. Chrissy,
Oh,
she,
yeah.
you met my cousin Chrissy used to work that dope at them showcases on Color Grade. She's like that. She would walk up and call you a fat bitch, all type of shit. And you be looking
That's
like,
probably why her nigga got into it, because they probably got the same
they
personality,
did.
right?
That's exactly what it was. They both got big ass personalities. You feel me on Color Grave. So
I be keeping the peace though, like.
but
she
it's like
already
I know my cousin. Like I had to, like I was telling you, like for my cousin don't mean no harm. This is just how she talk. You feel me? You think that might be the situation with Neek? Was she just a vocal type person?
Nah,
She
that
don't really
shit
mean
fake.
no harm.
I mean, that stuff fake. That's fake. I ain't gonna lie. The stuff she done said about people.
So why you wait till y'all get mad to tell people what she said about it?
The reason why first off, I never said it, cause like
You said it on live.
a couple people. It's a lot of people I didn't say. I said I got 20 people, 25
Right.
people.
But
I said a couple
was that because she made a point. She say, if I was sitting up talking about a bitch, you can best believe she had some shit to say too. So and my mom always told me, don't listen to what they said, listen to the person they said it to.
This really why I said
you
something, because I don't do that. I don't even move like that. So this is why I said something, because she inboxed me talking about she gonna run to this other rapper named Lady Woe or whatever and say, oh man, you ducking Lady Woe. First off, I'm not never finna duck a 22-year-old, so you got me messed up right there. That's red flag number one. Secondly, I ain't got nothing against Lady Woe. You know what I'm saying? You trying to be messy and trying to put Lady Woe on me because Lady Woe on you. You feel me?
Yeah, damn.
And you're ducking Lady Woe. You feel me?
Lady Woe must be somebody.
She ducking Lady Woe. You feel me? And she tried to put Lady Woe on me because she got the duck in her. Duck, duck, goose. You feel me?
Yeah.
Not me. Like, that's what it was. So she in there talking about, I'm going to tell her, you sent this, you sent that. Well, I'll break it down. I'm breaking it down like this. I already told them where I played in at when it came to them going viral on the Dusties. When they went viral for being Dusty. You know what I'm saying?
Spice, yeah.
Yeah, and like I sent it because we all were friends and they got introduced through me. So I hit her up. I'm like, hey, like, what's going on? You feel me? And now she tried to, after she got jumped or whatever, that's when she want to feel like she want to go hit them up like, it was SiSi that sent that. It was SiSi. That's weird. You feel me? So since you want to do all of that as if you're innocent or like I'm being messy or you trying to put somebody on me, I already told them because she was the one telling me that she sneak this to her. You feel me? So I'm just like, now I'm looking in because I'm like, what, like, dang, I thought y'all was cool, so I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm
she
telling
tried
you like this. We're gonna keep it funky. What?
Yeah.
The bitches talk about each other behind their backs.
Yeah.
You bitches don't really like each other. None of you girls really
for
like
real,
each other.
especially these rappers. Like,
if your friend, if you smell like fish one day and you having a bad day, you feel me, and your homegirl smell it on Carter Grade, she gonna talk about you. Soon as she get to her nigga, her mama, her sister, and when y'all get mad, baby, she gonna let all 80,000 of her followers know, bitch, you smell like fish. I don't think that that's an interior motive or that mean that a person is a fucked up individual. Nothing. I just think that's just...
It all depends on what you say, though, because if you say your friends can't rap, they can't dress, they bogus, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
if they can, though.
But they really can, though. So you sound like a hater. You sound like a hater.
Nah, don't lie on no bitch. Don't lie. Because if you... If
you
an ugly bitch, it's okay if you ugly. But don't lie. Or if you know you stink, you knew you had a bad day, like you went home, you was like, damn, I smell a look. And then a bitch be like, bitch, you was funky. Don't lie. Don't be like, bitch, you never smell me like, oh, I smell
friends and y'all doing music, and then like you turn around and you like, man, they really trash and woo, but they really not. It's like you really coming off like a hater. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like, me personally, I don't do that. I don't talk about my friends in that type of way. You feel me?
For sure.
Like, if anything, because like I said, I love music. If anything, I'll try to help them. but I never downplay my friends like that. You feel me? Not to nobody.
For sure.
So I don't care if you my friend and they my friend. I'm not about to be like, man, Nene, man, I love her talk show, but she can't rap for nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I never do that.
They be saying that about me too. They be like,
Yeah, but
you good at that thing, but he rapping
that's to nobody. I never do that. I never go to nobody and say that about you because to me that's fake. You know what I'm saying? Period. That's fake.
Yeah, you know me, I don't be getting no fuck with these people, got to say for real. But upcoming projects, tell me about some things you're working on.
Man, I got like a lot of songwriting stuff going on right now. Big things in the works. I'ma definitely drop that. I'ma drop that news and that when it happened. You know what I'm saying? Because I want my blessings to keep coming. That's why like all this negative energy. I'm glad I was able to go ahead and get it out now. Even though I know it's probably gonna get worse after the fact because people gonna feel the type of way after they see this interview.
Yeah.
But I had to get my side out because everybody was seeing it from one point of view, you know. And honestly, I feel like, nah, I ain't gonna lie, I feel like we should probably interview the people she fought. But, you know,
Look, I gotta get some coin though, cause some of you bitches ain't got the big platforms, no followers and shit. Why y'all don't want to pay my little money?
But
Y'all don't want to see me get no money. I don't want to pay my little couple of $100.
I got I think I'm gonna try to drop a project close to my birthday though, for real.
But what's up with that? What this ain't worth the little couple of $100 I asked for?
What?
Nah, podcast, the platform, help people.
Yeah, that price really not bad for real. You got a good platform and you upload stuff quick. You know, people be watching it. You get a lot of views on
Just
the
'cause
reels
it's
and all that. Yeah. I just because you once you moved on or they see you with somebody, they feel like you really.
Cause I already did that.
Clout chase.
It's not that they don't feel like I'm at that level yet. I just feel like a lot of people just feel obligated and entitled. Like a lot of people just feel like, oh, because I know you or because we is cool or because of this reason, I'm just.
But be honest, Nene. Out of a lot of people that you done probably interviewed, a lot of people that you done ran across over about the year or two, who was one of the first few people who believed in you and was rocking with you?
As far as being on the internet.
No, yeah, well, like
this go all the way back to 2022 when I first got on.
Like I'm talking about, like that's what I'm saying. Like about a year.
But I can't say because I don't like to do that because when I told Amari Blaze, hey, you was one of the first few people. A whole bunch of other people say I was one of the first. So that's why I say how far we gonna go back. So what I can say is, it is a lot of people that has helped me along the way. You feel me? I can say
I don't want to say that I helped you, but I do want to say that I definitely supported you since I first ran across.
And was it genuine?
Yeah, and it definitely.
So what does that have to do with business?
What you mean?
Because this is a business run by our team. So what does that? If you genuinely helped me, what does that have to do with business?
Right. No, I'm just saying like I'm really here because I want to be here. I'm just saying like I've been here for you. You know what I'm saying?
No, because we had brought up and I said like why people don't want to pay and what you said because it's kind of like a lot of people do that like hey well I did this well if like you did it genuinely then why do you feel the need to bring it up?
As far as pay with me, I don't care about that. Like I told you, I paid for features. I got my own business and that's why I'm not really close to people because I don't want nobody to think that they could come to my studio and just record for free every time they step in there. You know what I'm saying? So when it come to that, I will never be feeling like no type of way that you charging. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't saying it in that type of way. You know what I'm saying?
No, it kind of threw me out because I was asking genuinely because it's like a lot of people.
Oh no, I feel
but it's like you was like, Nene, be honest. Who was that? So it's kind of like it be, and the reason why I bring it up, not because it's you, because I catch myself in a situation with a lot of people, and it's like they kind of feel like, hey, I supported you. It's like, hey, I supported you.
But that's
too.
why I be like, that's why I don't like being cool with a lot of people. That's why you see I don't really hang and kick it with too many people. That's why I be to myself.
Come with expectations.
Yeah, exactly. You see why I be like, that's why you say stand off. I'm not standoffish, but I'd rather be in my own little bubble where you can't even say you done did nothing for me or nothing like that.
That's why I'm on Code of Grave. I think we got that in common. Like, I turn down a lot of gifts, or I try to, when I do come somewhere, I try to pay, like, give lemonades, or you feel me? I try to make it some type of even exchange, so I don't find myself in a situation where people be like,
for nothing. Like I ain't gonna lie, I ain't never been the type
because people will do that to you. You feel me? And for a little slight that, I almost look like you was trying to do that to me. You feel me? So
I ain't never asked you to come on your platform, so you know I ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never asked you.
No, it's not about asking to come on. I was just saying like a lot of people don't feel like is worth it. You feel me? We was talking about people worth it, and you put yourself in it when you said like,
No,
well, you feel me? Who supported you in the beginning? And I'm like, well, what does that really got to do with podcast? Because it was genuine.
Maybe me just trying to say what I wanted to say, it was just the wrong timing. You feel me?
Type
But
shit.
yeah, I got my own stuff, so I get it. You know what I'm saying? So I never feel like you worth being paid for your platform at the end of the day.
That's all I was saying. Like,
For sure, like you like and like all that friend stuff and favors and all that, like that's out the door. You gotta invest in yourself. For sure, saying like you can't expect for no handouts. Like ain't nothing like in life free.
But
for real.
timing is everything. You feel me? And like I told, like this situation not here. Not saying that you needed negativity to, you feel me, or people only, because everybody who watch me will let you know I don't push a negative. You feel me? I came here for you to get your peace out, but at the end I asked it any way it could be resolved. So at the end of the day, I'm here for a positive resolution, even if it's y'all going y'all separate ways and not saying shit else too.
I'm not the type that a hater person. At the end of the day, nobody did nothing to me for real. Like that's the internet stuff. Like that's trolls. Like if anybody know, if they don't know by now, Nika's a troll. You feel me? So you can't take everything to heart. You know what I'm saying? It's really up to her growing up and understanding like this girl really risked her life right along with you, because it be people like me that's putting myself on the line trying to diffuse it and be the type that get hurt before you. You know what I'm saying? Like luckily it wasn't that type of situation, because I ain't gonna lie, I don't break up fights on the street at all. You feel me? So you know I gotta have some type of love for you to even put myself in my body. My arm messed up right now. You know what I'm saying? From breaking up the fight. I got a delayed pain, like shoulder all messed up and everything. Like I got hurt in different types of ways too. And I got put in harm's way too. So I feel like if you look beyond the lens of the internet and what people are saying, and you got all these goofies in your ear, she know that I love her. She know that I always been there for her. You know what I'm saying? Like look past what happened and all that, and really look at what we been through. You
So
feel
you
me?
do think it's an opportunity, what, like maybe a chance when the emotions die down, the internet bullshit die down, and like you say, she see this interview, she could take it the wrong way, or she could take it maybe like on your sober man.
I don't hate the girl. You know what I'm saying? I just only want to say my piece because I feel like it's been like a lot of manipulation and a lot of lies playing, like a lot of different little stories. Everybody had their story, and I never really had mine like that. You know, and I feel like I said, I don't hate her. You know what I'm saying? Like we, I don't know if we'll ever kick it. You know, but as far as business, I'm a businesswoman and I'll be standoffish when it comes to business anyway. I don't mind us doing music still, you know what I'm saying, or dropping the stuff we have. We ain't got to kick it, you know, if that's not what you want to do. But like I said, I don't hate her. You feel me? Like that was my little homie.
For sure.
Yeah.
I love the showcase vibe. I love seeing us all together, kicking it. Hopefully, you feel me, one
That's
day.
definitely the creating a divide and a separation.
For sure. I hope everything get back to one piece. Maybe y'all can sit down, chop it up. But to end it off, we'll be in check. SiSi, Dior, how are you mentally?
Mentally, I am great. I've received great news a couple days ago. I'm happy about what's going on in my life. I'm aloed down, all white. Finna go to an all white party and kick it, celebrate. Finna hop on this sprinter. Like we doing it big over here. You know what I'm saying?
No.
So mentally, I'm great. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna I don't vibrate low. I'm cool on the low vibrations. That's why I'm glad I got all that out. I ain't finna keep addressing this situation. People just gonna be getting blocked. I don't even care. Like y'all can say what y'all wanna say. I really don't care. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. Everybody who rock with me, they know I'm genuine, they love me, and it's gonna always be that. So I'm good.
For sure. Well, like I say, I appreciate you coming, sitting down with me. You feel me? You know, it ain't nothing but love on Quarter Gray. I rocks with you a long way on Quarter Gray. You know, it ain't nothing but love with Jerk. You feel me? I love to see what you doing. Make sure y'all go stream. Pop out with that shit on. Catch SiSi. Yeah, she going up on Quarter Gray. We working. So, until next time, KB Nene. I'm just a girl from Chicago. For sure. That was a good interview. Thank y'all for tuning in. If you want to be a guest on my next episode, or if you want to be a sponsor on the next episode, hit that link. You can send me some merch. I can promote you, tag you on my Instagram socials. We can collaborate. So hit me up, hit that link. Let's lock in. Let's work.